Hey, what is cracking, Asheville? This is Fred with Lightspeed Construction. I am up here on a roof in, I guess you call it Weaverville area, North Asheville. Customer called us to come up here and inspect their roof. They said they think it's possible. It might be time for them to be thinking about replacing their roof. First thing I noticed when I got up here, it's definitely past its prime. A lot of mold on the roof. We've seen a lot of dipping in some of the wood where there's been some rot. A couple of the pipe boots in one of their vents is not installed correctly. It's installed underneath the shingles completely. And there's a lot of mold. And like I said, it's just old. It's just an old roof. It's just a really old roof. So, and I will say some of the shingles, actually most of the shingles that I've looked at are not staggered correctly. They have what I call a zippering effect. Basically, it's staggered here, and then here, and then here, and then here, and then here, instead of like your typical stair-stepping pattern, 6 inches, 6 inches, 6 inches. And that locks the whole, when you do it that way, and that's an industry standard, and when you do it that way, it basically locks the whole roof together as one congruent unit. When you do it back and forth, you basically have straight rows of shingles running up and down. Anyways, I'll show you a few of the things I found. Right here, I'm not sure if you can see in the video, you can see the rafter here and a rafter here. It really dipped down through here. Here's a really bad nail pop right in this area right there. Let me see here. You look underneath there, you can see the nails are rusted, so there's water getting in underneath these shingles. And of course, this is the zippering effect I'm talking about here. Let me find okay, so here's a union. There's a union. Here's another one, and it goes back. Then it goes forth, then it goes back and forth, and it does that kind of zigzagging back and forth all the way up the roof. See if we can come over here and find it. Yep, here we go. So here's one right here. Here's a union. There's another union. There's another union. There's another union. And that's just not the way it's supposed to. Oops. Hope y'all could have seen that. Anyway, so here's a union. There's a union. There's a union. There's a union. And that's not the way it's supposed to be. Like I said, and there's the nail pop I'm talking about. You can see this rafter here. These are all sunk in right there. You can see tons of debris on the roof. When you're underneath a bunch of pine trees like this, you really want to have, you either need to or have somebody come up, like Lightspeed Construction, come up here and actually blow your roof off, blow your gutters out if you don't have gutter guards on there. Because what's going to happen in this stuff right here, you can get bugs, ants, all kinds of stuff living in here, and they'll nest underneath your shingles. And that's the last thing you want to do, is have bugs underneath your shingles, creating colonies, laying eggs, stuff like that. It can wreak havoc on your roof, I can promise you that. And as you can see behind me, the amount of moss right here. I mean, there's a lot of moss all the way up this roof. So, yeah, right through here you can see tons of moss as well. Now this right here was one of the vents I was talking about, and I did check it pretty thoroughly. This vent right here, oh boy, not only does it not have a main collar tie right here, a main bell or collar that goes around, but it's underneath all the shingles. And I lifted these shingles up to check it. It's not underneath this one. I checked maybe underneath this one. It's not underneath there, so it's basically underneath all of these shingles, which is going to cause it to leak. And like I said, you can see right here, I mean, that right there, this gap, it goes down into the roof. There's supposed to be a collar tie that covers this gap right here. It hangs down and protects this area from water penetration, but this doesn't have one. So there's definitely water getting in the roof right there. Oh, all right. So, besides that, more of the same stuff here. I mean, tons of debris on the roof, lots of pine needles. And like I said, a lot of times you're going to find a lot of bugs nesting in those pine needles. A lot of times you'll find ants, larvae, different types of other bugs as well. And like I said, the roof is just really old. See, the granules are just coming right off just from my fingers. Ridge vent starting to crack open right here. More moss down the side over here. I did check this. It does have step flashing, which is good. And it's got some primary flashing at the bottom of the chimney, which is that's what you want. Anyways, if your roof is it in any means starting to look like this at all, please give us a call. It doesn't mean that your roof is completely shot, but at least we can come over, inspect the roof and give you a good idea of how much life expectancy that your roof has back on it. Have on it. So just give us a call. We'll be more than happy to come out. Like I said, our inspections are completely free. Our proposals are free. So that you're going to lose nothing at all by giving us a call. So like I said, Lightspeed Construction. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share this with some friends if you think their roof looks like this, or their gutters are full, or their gutters are falling off. So I'll stop babbling now and catch you guys later. Take care. Bye.